Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So I know that it's been a long time since I filmed a video, and I know that the last videos that just went up were updates for my project pans for January, but February kind of got away from me, and it's now the end of February, and today's my birthday, and I need to film updates again. I'm sorry that I haven't had any videos in between the updates, but I promise you there's more videos coming. Hopefully when school dies down a little bit, I'll have more time to film. Like I said, today's my birthday. I turned 21 today, so that's why I'm wearing glitter and I'm wearing a little bit more glam than I usually would. And I'm not wearing any of these products in this project, but today's video is going to be an update for my rolling project pan for 2018. And let's just jump right into it because I have a lot of progress to show you. So I finished 7 items, so I'm rolling those 7 out and I'm rolling 7 more items in. So to start off with, what I finished is my Maybelline Fit Me Matte and Poreless. I know I said I wasn't going to finish it, but I have been wearing it a lot because it is my birthday week, so I was wearing it a lot this week. And there's the tiniest bit in here and like on the sides and stuff, but like when I turn it over to pour it out, it takes forever and I don't have time for that. So I'm just pulling this one done and we're gonna roll something else in. In replace of that product, we are rolling in the e.l.f. foundation serum with goji berry, and it looks like this. Now this, I don't see it taking too long to finish, seeing as this was 1 fluid ounce, and this is only 0.47 fluid ounces. So keep that in mind if you're looking to buy an e.l.f. foundation. It seems like they don't have as much product as a regular foundation. Now I marked this one here because I believe that it pumps up. I'm not positive, but I think that it pumps up, so I just marked it at the bottom and we'll see if it pumps up, or if it doesn't, I don't know how I'm gonna mark it, but I marked it there just in case it actually pumps up. I've only used it like 1 or 2 times and I don't remember if it was all the way down at the bottom or not, but we'll find out. So this one shouldn't take me too long to finish because it is only 0.47 fluid ounces. So that's in replace of my Maybelline Fit Me foundation. I also finished up my NARS Radiant Creamy Concealer in Custard. I only had that much left last time. And there's a little bit more at the bottom, but the wand doesn't reach. And I took the stopper out and I can't get any more out. So I'm replacing this with my Tarte Lip Facial. It's just a lip scrub and a stick. And this is it rolled all the way down. It came with like a point. I'm throwing this in the project because I never remember to wear it. So I'm thinking that if I throw it into this project, I'll remember to wear it. So I marked it on this paper. And that's how much I have left. So that's not a ton of product. So hopefully if I remember to use it, I will get it used up pretty fast. Now the next product I finished up was in this Smashbox Photo Op eyeshadow palette. I completely finished this shade right here. It was called Totally Nude. It was just like a nudie pink shade that I used to set my concealer, or set my eyeshadow primer. Now the product that I'm going to be replacing that with is this shade right here. It is a peachy pink shade, kind of similar, I'd say, to NARS Orgasm Blush, but in an eyeshadow color. It is the shade Flamingo, and I have a pretty good dip in it. I've been using it all over the lid. So if you couldn't already tell, I'm trying to finish up this palette this year, so when I finish up a shade, I'm probably just going to throw in another shade from this palette and just work on them one at a time. So I'm only going to be working on one at a time because of my rolling eyeshadow project pan this year. Has me hitting pan on a bunch of eyeshadows. but these I'm going to want to finish up. So I'm just going to work on them one at a time with those 5 eyeshadows in order to use them up. So since I finished this one up in this project, I'm going to throw this one in and try to use it completely up. So that's number 3 that I used up. Number 4 that I used up was Peekaboo by ColourPop. This is a Super Shock shadow, and I had a lot of pan last time and now it is completely empty. I found that once I hit pan it kind of dried out a lot, so it would like crumble when I tried to use it. So at the end these aren't the best, but I'm probably going to use up the ones that I have and then not buy any more, because I find I don't really like the cream to powder type of formula, whatever kind of formula either. They're like nothing that I've ever used before. So if you've never used them, I'd say order 1 to see if you like it, and then like don't order like 20 at a time because they do dry out. But I mean, it was nice. I used it up. So in replace of that, I'm not going to put in another eyeshadow. I'm going to throw in this Kevyn Aucoin Contour Duo, and I'm going to throw in the highlight shade. I've been using it a little bit. I don't know if you can tell, I have a tiny dip in it, but nothing too deep. These are 2.5 grams each, so I'm hoping that I can use up both sides this year, but I'm just going to be working on the highlight side for now. If I hit pan, I might rotate it out and rotate it in another highlight if I get sick of it, but as of right now I'm just going to try to hit pan and then decide what I want to do next. So item number 4 that I used up is my Maybelline Color Tattoo in Barely Beige. Yeah, Barely Beige. I've been working on this for like 4 months. Here's the progress there. Ooh. So it was really nice to get this out. I've been working on it for a very long time and I finally finished it. So in replace of that, I'm putting in my Urban Decay Original Primer Potion because I was using this as an eyeshadow base, so now I'm going to be using this. And if I take the wand out and squeeze up all the product that I can to get the air out of it, I'm right there. So I don't have too much left, but if anybody has ever used up a primer potion before, they know that a little bit does go a very long way, so you don't really need a ton of it. So this might take me a few months to use up. Item number 6 that I used up was this Marc Jacobs Rococo liner. This is twisted all the way up, so it was marked right there. I've used this basically every day in February until it was used up. It wasn't very hard, there wasn't a ton left, and it was really creamy, so this went by really fast. Overall it was nice. I don't know if I'd spend full price on this. I got this in one of the like Sephora favorites kits, where like it gives you like a bunch of stuff from like different brands to try out, and this was the full-size item in the bag. So if you get it in one of those, it's a good deal, but I don't know if I'd spend full price on a Marc Jacobs eyeliner. But to replace that, I'm throwing in my Sephora mini eyeliner eye pencil to go in Intense Black. This is just one that you sharpen, and right now I've misplaced my sharpener, so I don't know what I'm gonna do, but I have it marked right here on this paper. So I got this in a advent calendar from Sephora that my boyfriend got me, so I'm just trying to use up all of like my pencil eyeliners that I have to sharpen because I like the twist up ones better. So just trying to knock another eyeliner out of the way. And the last item that I used up was this Sephora waterproof inner rim eye pencil. it was marked here, and you're probably saying you used a ton up when you didn't use any there. Well, when I used this up, I started putting this all over my lid as a base, and then I would set it with an eyeshadow before I did my eyeshadow. And that was working really well, but it was really dry, so every time I would draw it on my eyelid, it, like, pieces would break off, and then finally the whole thing just, I don't know if you can see that, the whole thing just fell out. So it actually, like, goes into the packaging a little bit. So, this only, like, I only lost, like, a tiny bit, but this did dry out before I could use the whole thing, but it fell out, so I'm just calling it done. And then when I went to pull out, I had another one of these in, like, a bright blue. I went to pull it out because I was going to roll it in after this one, and when I pulled the top off, the whole pencil flew out. So that one was dry too. So yeah, that sucks, but they were only like $5, so what are you going to do? I just need to use up more of my eyeliners before they dry out on me. So this one's done, and I'm going to replace it with this mini Kat Von D Trooper ink liner. I don't wear liquid eyeliner a lot, and this one has a little bit of glitter on it because I used it yesterday, but it's still pretty black, so just gonna wait until this one dries out on me, and then I have a couple more liquid liners that I have to get through. So those are the 7 items that I used up. Let's get into the ones that I have progress on. So up first is my Foundation Primer in Radiance by Laura Mercier. If I hold it up to the light, there's some products on the sides, but the light goes through to about here. I don't know if it like dips down, but the most opaque part starts there. So I'd say that's a pretty good amount of progress in a short month. But I was wearing foundation a lot at the end of this month just because it's my birthday and we were going out like places a lot. So I'd say that that's some pretty good progress, and I don't think I'm going to finish it in March, but I'd say it might be pretty close. For the Hourglass Dim Light Powder, last month I didn't have any pan, and now I have actually some substantial pan in the middle of it. I really only have product in the corners, and the product that's on the edges, like in between the corners, is really thin. So the thick product is really only on the corners. Since I've used up the Nearly Nude, Totally Nude shade from the Smashbox palette, I've been using this to set my eye primer because it's a little bit too pink for my skin right now. So just to use it up a little bit faster, I've been using it to set my eye primer, and that's been working really well. I hit pan, and I don't think I'm going to finish it in March, but I'd say I'm going to get pretty far if I use it every day that I wear eyeshadow, which is pretty much every day, but not. I'd say about 5 days a week. So the next item is my Physicians Formula Butter Bronzer. And last month I did have pan, but I have expanded the pan. I'd say that's a pretty good sized pan. What's been happening is when I swirl, I use this brush sometimes, the Real Techniques Dual Fiber Face Brush, and when I swirl this brush in there, sometimes the pieces on the edge chip off, but it's not that big of a deal, I don't think, because it's only the tiny pieces and then like I use the pieces. But it kind of seems like this part over here is like lifting up a little bit from the pan, but I've just been using it and I'm gonna keep using it until it's gone. It still smells good, but like I see in every video, my packaging is broken, so there's that. So we're just, it's probably gonna take me a while, but just slow and steady on this one. The next item is my Tarte blush in the shade Genius. This was in the holiday collection, not this past year, the year before. And no pan yet, but I have worn down the print on it. And if you can see, let's see, this way, there's some side pan. Like it's really deep in the pan, if you can see that. So I'm wearing it down evenly, so I feel like once I hit pan, it's gonna go pretty fast. I can't believe that it goes very much deeper than that because it's only 1.5 grams of product, and I've been using this basically every day. So we'll just see. I think that once I hit pan, it's gonna go really fast because the product's gonna be really thin in the pan. So no pan yet, but this one's going pretty smoothly. So let's talk about lip products. First off, ColourPop's Parker. February was a short month, and even though I was wearing these lip products, they didn't get much progress. So here's this one. I'd say that last month they were used like flatter and now they're more slanted. At least with Baywatch, which is this next one. So there's not a ton of progress, but I have been using them. If I wear a lip product, it is one of these two for the most part. This past week I've kind of been like more lenient because it is my birthday, so I'm like, you can wear whatever you want. But I have been trying to wear those two. I haven't really worn this Sephora belly dancing color. I haven't really been feeling red lately. I've worn it like once or twice, but I couldn't, like not enough to make a new mark. The only time I really wear red is if we're going to like a hockey game because the team's colors are red. So haven't really been to a hockey game lately. I am going on Thursday though. My boyfriend got me tickets for my birthday and I'm pretty excited. So there's that. And the last product is this Ulta Beauty Juice Infused Lip Oil, and we finally have enough progress to market. I've been putting this on when my lips feel dry. Some days I've been wearing this more than lipstick at school because I can just throw it on. So that's why I've been wearing this instead of these. That's why these don't have as much progress, but this has a ton of progress. Before you couldn't really see, like it wouldn't settle, it would stick to the sides, and now there's a huge air bubble in it, and I've been working really hard on this one. So when I take the wand out, you can see that there's not really a lot of product left in the tube. So I'm not saying that I'm going to be done with this in March, but if I just keep using it, I might throw it in my work bag because I can wear this at work and nobody will be like, oh my god, you're wearing red lipstick at a pool. Like, I could wear clear lip gloss and it'll be fine. So I think I might throw that in my work bag. Okay, so that's all the products that I have to show you. So far I've used up 8 products in this project, 1 last time and 7 this time. And I've rolled in new products to work on, and I'm still working on some of the old products. But hopefully you enjoyed this video. Please give it a thumbs up if you did and subscribe down below. And thanks for watching. Bye!